West Virginia Mountaineers. This fan base is fired up. They've been getting ready for this game since early this morning. We've got a great matchup here on deck. Still early in the season, but both teams come in undefeated. The Utah Utes taking on the winners of 3 straight, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Utes will kick this deep to begin the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So West Virginia's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on 3rd down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The Mountaineers will send the punt team on it. Heads up, a fake direct snap to the up man. That fooled absolutely no one. They were all over that. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So Utah's offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Brought down at the 7, but the takes the handoff again. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Rhodes. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And this one is right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. 2nd down and long from the 9-yard line. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The pocket breaking down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Here.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Back to pass. It's Rose. Short throw complete to the tight. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a first down loss at 2nd and long from their 25. And now the running back's got it again. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Utes will have to punt this one away. See if he can make a play on this return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
And now they'll run it on the draw. Hits into space at the 50. Worked out at the 46, good enough for a first down.
The defense was definitely not expecting the run here on this 3rd down, Chris, and allowed the back to hit the hole with little resistance. You can't get away with that every time, but it paid off here.
And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. Completion makes it 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Mountaineers are going to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And the Utes will have to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's got it. Touchdown, West Virginia.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And they go up 18 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Utes offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Grab behind the line. It's Lyons. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, looking for the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw over the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Rose. Running out of time, nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Utah offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Using his legs, it's Glover. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they drop back.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw.
By the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they...
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The back in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up. And sometimes
they'll take a deep shot here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the route is on.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
42 Spider.
Looking downfield. It's Wilson. Looks to the left. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Punt over the middle. It's Washington. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. And the Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. That's caught. It's Williams.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. The Utes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys...
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Using his legs on the scramble. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Utes will send their punt team onto the field. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Looking for some space. It's White. With juke to get free. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with their running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Touchdown, Mountaineers. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Scanning the field, it's Wilson. And it's caught. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane on that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. A gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really
The ball is loose. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
Ready?
Now it's 2nd down here.
Here we go.
Gonna run it. It's White. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utes offense takes the field. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Caught over the middle. It's Mitchell.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such...
And the junior gets home making a sack there.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You